Dogecoin. YOLO! What's going on, guys? Doge here, and today I will be joined by Mr. Joey of Plugchain. And I've been looking at different projects. I've been looking at different tokens, different coins, and things of that nature. And sometimes people want to know who's behind it, right? A lot of times people ask me, oh, who are the devs? What is this project about? What's getting you interested in it? So I figured what better way to do this than actually speak to the people that are behind these projects. And this is actually the first one I'm doing. So if you guys like, these kind of AMAs, these kind of interviews, let me know in the comment section down below. But here's Mr. Joey of Plugchain. I'm gonna let you take it away, just kind of introduce the project and let us know a little bit about it.
Right, cool. Hi, everybody, and hi, Mr. Doge. So I'm Joey, and simply brief, I'm a very early investor for Plugchain, and I'm also one of the founder for Chainlink funds. So hope that everybody will love and understand Plugchain more. Yep, that's all for the simple brief.
Okay, cool. I mean, let me know exactly. So what inspired the name Plugchain, honestly, and like exactly what does it mean?
Well, okay, as short, right? So Plugchain, I mean the fundamentals for Plugchain, we actually combines cross-chain and Oracle network. So just imagine this way, a cross-chain, right? You actually link up two different public chains in one blockchain. So you are plugging in a blockchain into another blockchain. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why we name it Plug. And the second thing is the Oracle network. So like Chainlink, Oracle network is actually to link up between the reality worlds and the blockchain world. So you're trying to input data from like a stock market, maybe you are trying to input data from agriculture, maybe from a computer, from a normal centralized world into a blockchain world. So you are actually plugging in a data from a blockchain world to a from a centralized world to a blockchain world. So this is why we name it Plugchain. We are plugging in something to another.
Okay, so how exactly does it differentiate from something like Chainlink?
Oh, well, so for Chainlink, it's quite easy because everybody knows that Chainlink is actually built on ERC, I mean, built from Ethereum base. So one of the main specialties that we have is on speed. I mean, the transaction per second. Just imagine this way, if you were trying to really run something on Oracle Network Protocol, because we're trying to run from a centralized world, like a stock market, it's quite impossible for you to transfer data in such a low speed if you run on the Ethereum chain. So one of the special part that we have is on the speed, of course, this is for sure. Of course, we have much more special things behind it. But I mean, to compare between Chainlink, of course, speed is the most important part.
Okay, cool. And then what exactly would you say, motivated you to start the project?
Well, I know this project since years ago, and I'm trying to incubate the whole project. I mean, Plugchain project. The reason is, I mean, seriously, I'm from Asia. I'm a Malaysian. I live in China, and I believe the whole world understand about the story behind China because the government is always bending about, for example, blockchain. It's not really blockchain. I mean, cryptocurrency. They trying to ban somehow if once the blockchain is take part on scamming or some other thing which is not really good or not really tangible enough, the government of China or maybe the Asian government, some of the government really hope that the blockchain should serve the real industry. I mean, manufacturing maybe, or you can serve real business, traditional business maybe. And this is the biggest reason why I found Plugchain love at first sight, because I understand the whole fundamental, the whole reason of creating Plugchain is actually to serve traditional business. Just imagine this way. I mean, Oracle network, who the hell on earth you can use Oracle network beside exchanges like this. I mean, cryptocurrency exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, agriculture should use Oracle network. I mean, transportation, they should use Oracle network, right?
Yeah.
And just imagine this way: if you look at the whole planet Earth, which part of the on Earth, which part of the country on Earth will have more traditional factory or businesses running on? Asia, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I said, wow, I don't know whether the whole things will become successful or not, but the land that culture, the whole technology should be Asia, and the most important part should be China, because Plugchain is really fits on China. That's the reason I say, okay, I'll go for it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And a lot of times people, people are skeptical of new projects and, what the motives are behind it. So it's important to be able to see, face to face the people behind these projects to make sure that they're legitimate and they're, real people. What would you like if you were able to kind of describe what your, who your team is? What like, can you give us an introduction to the whole team and like who's working on it?
No problem. Wow. So to be serious, as I understand, a lot of project. I mean, everybody is behind the scenes. I mean, not much people willing to show their face. But before Plugchain release live on the market, the whole team is showing our face. I mean, including me. I was one of the early investor and incubator for Plugchain. The whole funds or foundations, they actually selected me as a chairman to represent the whole Plugchain. You can search on Twitter, maybe you can search on LinkedIn, maybe, or if you're in Asia, you can search on TikTok, maybe. We have tons of video that showing all our chief architects, all our chief engineers, telling people and spreading the ideas, the learnings of Plugchain, telling the whole world. We record every single video. We have tons of video that's showing the whole world. So this is why we have a huge fans base before we go live in China, in Asia. I mean, to be serious, we have more than 40,000, 400, I mean, I'm sorry, actually 40,000 fans in China before we go live. And we have more than 10,000 fans in Asia before the whole Plugchain go live. And this is the one of the reason why we are willing to show our face on Plugchain. And of course, the second reason, I'm trying to introduce myself if I have another 5 minutes or 3 minutes, because some people in blockchain industry maybe knows me years back, because this is not my first project. And of course, it should be a praise, maybe why? Plugchain is not my first project. And this is why I'm so confident to make Plugchain successful again. This is one of the reasons why, because I'm running my second project. My first project, I failed it, but my first project make me famous somehow in Asia or maybe in the world as well. I'm running a crypto point of sales post machine, which is called the FeePost. And it's actually quite famous. I sell more than a few 100,000 pieces of the post machine around the world. And I got funded an investment from Alibaba years back, and I'm representing China company and been to NASDAQ live interview before. So, but of course, I'm sorry to tell that the whole project failed, and I learned from where I fall down. So for Plugchain, this is why when we go live since October, within 2 months, we managed and successfully to skip all the failure things and get all the successful key part and make sure Plugchain will go as good as possible. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'm sure, as Plugchain kind of progresses, you guys are going to have your share of competition, your share of projects that are very similar to what you guys are doing. What would you say is, if you give me like two or three like unique things about your project that are different than anybody else?
Okay, so there's a few specialties compared to Plugchain. So one thing is the cross chains and Oracle combination between the cross chain and Oracle, and this is one of the special part as well, because a lot of public chain who are mentioned, they trying to run, I mean, not much public chain, not much layer 0 public chain trying to solve the cross chain and Oracle network part together. I mean, not much public chain on the market already solved this problem. So I mean, and we, I mean, this is one of our special uniqueness that we already launched in the market. This is first thing. Second thing, of course, for the high transaction per seconds and capacity that we are able to support for the whole ecosystem. And this is what we call the theoretical part, where the practical part is we did support in a high transaction per second and capacity. Why? Even though that Plugchain launched and released to the market since October, but we already have more than 20 different projects and ecosystem running on Plugchain.
Okay.
We have NFT, which is not running by us. We have DEX, decentralized exchange, which is not really running by us. We have metaverse, we have gaming, we have a lot of different projects and ecosystem that already runs inside Plugchain blockchain. And this is why, I mean, it's not easy for everybody to find all the details online, because we are not, I mean, all the ecosystem is not released news on Google's or on this part. So how can we really prove that, what Joey has mentioned over here, that, we have 20 different projects. I mean, very simple idea. Since the day Plugchain release our tokens, our coins on the exchanges, we rise up 90 times around. Okay. And the price is stable there. Just imagine this way. I mean, it's not really easy for tokens or public chain who trying to show it up to the market. I mean, simply they will just go up and down, up and down, and after that, because we really have quite healthy and stable ecosystem and community. So really hope that more people would, I mean, I'm not hoping, I'm really asking everybody who actually can listen to this video come to support for this Plugchain. Yes.
Okay, and then if you could just go into, I don't know, like a little bit more information on exactly the blockchain structure of Plugchain. Like, if you could kind of explain it in like 2 sentences, like, you know.
I mean, I'm sorry. My network is not really stable this time.
I know. I was just saying, if you could tell us more about the blockchain structure of Plugchain, like what's the structure look like?
Wow. I should make. Can I get an emergency call for my chief architect, maybe?
Just give us a real brief. You know, like nothing too complicated. Just kind of like.
Okay, so I mean, for my understanding, Plugchain is layer 0 for sure, right? I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, since so hold on for a while. I really need to check for idea. I mean, some Oracle networks, cross-chain, layer 0, high transactions per second. This is the simple keyword for a non IT guys understanding. I mean, this is the easiest part for me to tell.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like one of the things that I'm really concerned about, and I ask this to every project that I talk to and every development team that I speak with, is if there's an audit. Is there an audit report done?
Well, for sure. We are running, we are asking our audit report from Certic, but of course, we has been queuing for 2 different audits firm, and of course everybody is queuing there since, because we submitted we submitted our applications since October, and by right, we should get replies on December, which is this month. I mean, we already listed in LBanks, we listed on XT. All these second tier or top tier exchanges, they are all asking for the audit report as well. So yeah, by sooner or later, maybe within these 2 months, we'll get our report out, because all the exchanges is asking as well, because it's one of the key criteria for the exchanges as well.
Okay, cool. And then also another big part of every project, and I also always ask this question to, you know, whenever I'm speaking to the devs and stuff and the people behind the team, is exactly what would you say is your marketing strategy here for Plugchain and to get it out to the world?
So seriously, marketing strategy for Plugchain will be quite easy, because after 2 months that we launch our Plugchain on exchanges right now, what we are trying to do is we're trying to incubate more ecosystem by using Plugchain. This is why just now when I mentioned we have more than 20 different ecosystem and project running on Plugchain. And currently there's a lot of competitors in Asia for sure, because every single day, especially if you're in China, Shenzhen, or you are in Singapore, or you're in Bangkok, there is some streets, some offices. When you are there on a Starbucks, you can hear every single blockchain projects running every single day, new projects. And they are thinking, where should I build my blockchain? Where should I build my projects? In Trons maybe, in ERC maybe. And we are approached by some of the IT guys, and we did tell them what's special about us. And we did wanted to give Plugchain as a free tokens for them who trying to build the whole projects running on Plugchain. I mean, the whole simple marketing, one of the marketing strategy that we are doing right now, instead of spending more money on the advertisement, instead of spending more money on brandings, we spend more tokens on building projects running on Plugchain. I mean, the more projects running on it, the more user you're going to have. And then the more user you're going to have, of course, the stable, the price is going to be. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome, man. No, I love learning about new projects. I love learning about new development teams and what they have coming in the future. Is there anything else that you want people out there to know about Plugchain and more information?
Of course, because we are inviting the whole world to join in for the Plugchain communities, and because currently Plugchain we launch it and release it in Asia. 90% of the key users, I mean the early users, fans of blockchain is from Asia, and out of 50% of them are from China. So we really hope that we can spread out to the whole world, and that's why we find you, Mr. Condeseto, so that you can help us bring Plugchain for your communities and really ask them to support. I'm not asking them like to buy how much token or how many values of the tokens. If they are running NFTs, if they are running DeFi's, and somehow they're thinking that they want to launch their own project, come to look for us from you, maybe look for us, and we can incubate them. What we have is we have funds, we have user base, we have markets in Asia, we have China market, we have Asia market, we have a lot of fan base. Any single project will be easily running out with this kind of what you call fundamentals. So we really hope that the Western countries, US maybe, Europe maybe, more people will come and joining in for Plugchain. I mean, this is one of the main aim that we have here. Awesome. So, and of course, another request maybe, or maybe another ideas, we really hope that more foundations or funds or incubators from from Europe or from United States, they can come and join in as part of Plugchain as well, because we have more than 50 different nodes running, because we're running on POS system, POS, proof of stakes. So we have more than 40 to 50 different nodes running on our blockchain right now. And seriously, 100% of them are from Asia.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not so bad, but I really hope that maybe one or two of the nodes are saying, okay, I'm from Los Angeles, I'm from California. Yeah. So maybe you should join in.
Yeah, no, honestly, it sounds very interesting. And I always tell everyone, everybody who listens to me and watches my videos, I tell everybody, look, I'm just presenting. I'm showing you guys what's out there. I tell everyone to do their own research, do their due diligence, actually see if something is for them and if they're interested in it. So what would you say to people that want to know more about your project or do some more research on it? What are some places they can go to find out more information?
Information about Plugchain, right? I mean, so very simple. I mean, you can try to get some information from Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, from a Telegram and TikTok as well. And most important part, if you are somehow able to access into the social medias of Asia, for example, like the Chinese versions of TikTok, we call it Douyin. If you are able to serve Bilibili, if you are able to serve Tencent Video, there is more than 50 different social media video platforms trying something. Or maybe you can go Baidu as well. Trying something, search Plugchain, and you will get shocked for the tons of information and video that we have seen years back. Because we have more than 10 different officers running by 10 different foundations is our ecosystem. We have a lot of videos. We have a lot of technical engineers showing their face, telling people about what Plugchain is since years back. I mean, of course, we are trying to move all this video from Asia online to Google, but somehow it's a bit difficult for them to move from inside China outside from China. So that's one of the headache part for us. So this is my advice for those viewers out there trying to look for some projects, not simply by seeing some news on Google. Seriously, if you have $500, you can post anything. You can post anything. You can say you are the president of the United States anyhow just by paying $500. It means nothing. It means nothing. So you should see from the history part. I mean, how long ago did the whole company, did the whole project runs? Who are the people behind? I mean, not people. Who are the peoples behind? You have a lot of people. You have a lot of foundations. And this is, I think, the most legitimate part for Plugchain.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm sure everybody, got a great introduction of Plugchain and they can go find out more about it if they'd like. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for answering all of my questions. I know I threw some curveballs in there for you, but I do appreciate you coming on and, much success on Plugchain and everything else.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Do 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 do.